38% of Canadians define housing affordability as a home they can afford that meets their basic needs and includes some livability elements such as green spaces and restaurants. This according to a recent survey by Remax. So does such a place in Canada even exist? Let's talk about it. Welcome back and thanks for tuning in. My name is Andrei with the Medow Group and we service Ottawa and surrounding areas, all things real estate. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification for upcoming content. And of course, don't forget to smash that like button. As well, if you'd like to book a one-on-one call with myself to chat more about the changing market, there's a link in the description below. It's important to understand what actually determines an affordable market because affordability goes way beyond just the average price of a home. You need to take into consideration the level of income of a consumer in relation to that average price of a home because there should be a limit to what your monthly payment covers towards a home. A recent survey conducted by Ledger on behalf of Remax Canada asked Canadians how they would define affordability. And 18% of Canadians define housing affordability as allocating only 30 to 40% of their monthly household income towards housing costs, including mortgage payments, property taxes, and housing-related expenses. Here we have the 2022 Remax Canada Housing Affordability Index, cities ranked in order of affordability based on proportion of income spent on mortgage. We're going to start with Western Canada. We'll use Red Deer, Alberta as the first example. The average sale price for a home in 2022 was $356,000. YOY, or year-over-year price change, plus 3.24%. Estimate for remainder of 2022 is minus 2%. The median after-tax income is about $77,000, and that comes out to about $6,600 per month as the income. For the down payment, we'll use 20% as the example. So based on an average price home sale of $356,000, the down payment 20% will be $71,000. Your mortgage amount is going to be $285,000, and your monthly payment will be about $1,700 per month, and that comes out to about 25% of your monthly income. So this is a good example if you're looking to see how much your affordability is based on your income to the average price of a home. This is a great chart to see how that works. And if you're considering moving to a city or province, we're gonna go in terms of the lowest housing available right now to the most expensive. We'll do Western Canada and Eastern Canada to give you an example. So let's go down to, let's go to Edmonton, Alberta. The average price point for a home is a little bit higher. It's sitting at $408,000 for 2022. Year-over-year price change is plus 4.73%. They're expecting the prices to grow a little bit more by the end of the year. Your income is about $79,000, so about the same as Red Deer. And now your down payment is going to be a little bit higher, $81,000, and your new mortgage amount $327,000. Monthly payment almost $2,000 per month, and that's going to go slightly higher than Red Deer. You're sitting at almost 30% of monthly income towards your mortgage payment. Let's look at Calgary, Alberta. The average price for a home in 2022, $528,000. Let's go over to the median income, again, about the same, $77,000. So Alberta, all across the board, has about the same income per month. Per month it's about $6,600. Now here is where, because the average price of a home is higher, your down payment, the 20% is going to be higher. So now we're sitting at $105,000. Your new mortgage amount is going to be $422,000, and that's going to be about $2,500 per month, and that is almost at 40% of your monthly income. Now let's look at the most expensive market right now in Western Canada. That is going to be Metro Vancouver, British Columbia. The average price of a home today is $1.3 million. Year over year price change almost 20% since last year. So in 2021 it was at $1,097,000. They're not sure about the estimate for the end of the year. Now let's look at the median after-tax income, $67,000. So people in British Columbia on average make less than Alberta. Your monthly income is about $5,600 per month. So based on the average price, the 20% down payment is a whopping $262,000. And that's going to come out to about $6,300 per month. Now look at this. it's about 112% of your monthly income. So essentially what they're saying right here is that your paycheck is going right towards the mortgage payment. Let's move down to Eastern Canada. We'll start off with the cheapest housing available in Thunder Bay, Ontario. The average price for 2022 is $370,000. Year over year change is 17%. So this market is growing year over year very aggressively and fast. The median income is $70,000. We have your monthly payment as almost $6,000 per month for your income. Now the down payment is going to be about $74,000. The new mortgage amount almost $300,000, and that's going to be about $1,700 per month, or about 30% of your income towards the mortgage payment. Sudbury, and we have $498, or almost $500,000 as the average price of a home. Again, look at the YOY, year over year price change, plus 23%. And again, if you look down this chart, if you just kind of go down, you can see how aggressively these markets are growing. And obviously, because they are cheaper now, they do have the potential to grow as relocations happen, as future immigration, as people are really looking for something to start off to get into the housing and kind of grow over time. Now, the estimate for the remainder is 0%. The median after-tax income is about $70K. Your monthly comes out to about just shy of $6,000 per month. So the 20% on the average price of a home for Sudbury comes to just shy of $100,000. Your new mortgage amount is $400,000, and that's about $2,400 per month. And that equates to about 40% of your monthly income towards the mortgage payment. Here we scroll down to Ottawa just to give you an idea of what's happening. So to date, the average price of a home, all asset classes, is $811,000. So far, we're sitting at plus 11%. So the appreciation or the price change year over year. In 2021, it was $728. So you can see the difference right here. It's predicted to drop minus 6%. And that, of course, has to do with 2 more interest rate announcements coming up before the year ends. The average income is $70,000. Now, what's interesting to you, I wanted to point out, Eastern Canada, pretty much across the board, the average income is the same. Now, back to Ottawa, that comes out to just shy of $6,000 per month. So the 20% down payment based on the $811,000 for an average home price will come out to $162,000. So again, a very, very high down payment. Your new mortgage amount will be $650,000. And that's going to be $3,900 per month, which comes out to 65% of your income towards the home. So you need to understand that the majority of the money that you're making goes right back into your mortgage with the high interest rates that we have right now. Let's look at the most expensive market in Ontario right now, and that is the Greater Toronto Area. We're looking at $1.257 as the average home price, plus 16% year over year change. It's expected to grow a little bit. The reason right now that's happening is because months of inventory is coming down. The demand is starting to pick up again. They've dropped down in price. They've hit the bottom, and now they're on the rebound to going back up. So $70,000 again is the average income in Toronto, so the same as in Ottawa. And we're looking at 20% down payment, so $251,000. Your mortgage borrowing amount is $1 million, $6,000 per month. And look at that, it's 100% of your monthly income going towards the mortgage payment. Some other findings included the following. For 64% of Canadians, relocation is among a top sacrifice they'd be willing to make in order to achieve housing affordability. However, half or 50% agree that the farthest they would go would be less than 100 kilometers. So what's happening in Ontario? Based on the LifeWorks 2022 salary projection survey, the income estimate for Ontario residents is $71,852, or just under $6,000 per month. Here are the 3 major Ontario markets that offer relative affordability. Let's start with Thunder Bay, Ontario. So the average home price from January 1st to June 30th was about $370,000. Average down payment will cost you about $74,000. Average mortgage amount $296,000. and your monthly mortgage payment will be $1,700, which is about 30% of monthly income allocated towards the mortgage. So again, I just want to highlight kind of the top 3 relative affordable markets currently in Ontario. So Thunder Bay being number 1, as that average price is $370. If we go down to Sudbury over here, it's going to increase to just $500,000. Again, that's going to increase the average down payment to $100,000. Your average mortgage borrowing is going to be $400,000. That's how big your mortgage is. And then your monthly payment, $2,400. And that's going to be about 40% of your income going towards the mortgage. And then last but not least, we have Windsor, which again is rising as well too in terms of year over year. The average price now is about $675,000. Average down payment $134,000. Average mortgage amount $539,000. The monthly payment will be about $3,200, and that's going to be about just over half of your income going towards the mortgage payment. What do you think? Would you relocate to a different city or province for more affordable housing? Or would you stay put where you are in hopes that the average price of homes might drop in a year or two? Drop your comments below. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next one.